All right, so we're diving into the world of art, but also like the business of art. This is the commercial art gallery manager. You've been looking into RoleCatcher, and
Yeah.
honestly, I have been too. I mean, it combines art appreciation with like serious business skills.
Mhm.
And we've got excerpts from their career guide, we've got information on interview prep, we even have some stuff on their job search platform.
Yeah, it's really interesting, this role, because it's about being passionate about art. But you also have to understand the art market. You need to know how to nurture relationships with artists. And you've got to turn those relationships into opportunities. It's not just looking at a beautiful painting. You have to understand its value, its place in the broader art world,
Yeah.
and what it means to collectors.
Right. So it's like you're a curator and a salesperson and like a diplomat all in one. And I bet no 2 days are the same, are they?
Absolutely not. The career guy really lays out all the different responsibilities. Obviously, you've got sales, marketing, exhibition planning. But where things get really interesting is how you build those relationships. It's about connecting artists with the right collectors. You have to understand both of their visions, and then you create an ecosystem that benefits everybody.
And that's where it's really important to like have your finger on the pulse of the art world, right? It's not even just about having good taste. You have to know what the trends are. You need to know what's happening in the market. You need to know who the up and coming artists are. It sounds really exciting, but honestly a little intimidating.
It is, but that's why this guide is so helpful. It talks about how important it is to go to those art fairs. You have to go to the exhibitions, attend some auctions, immerse yourself, network with those artists and collectors, and really develop an intuition for what's next.
So almost like a trend forecaster, but for art? I mean, that's a career. But it can't all be gallery openings and champagne. What are some of the challenges that someone who's considering this career should be prepared for?
Yeah, the guide has a really helpful pros and cons section. It talks about the allure, but also the demands of a career like this. So on one hand, you have significant earning potential, and you get to be surrounded by incredible art and talented people every single day.
But
There's got to be a but
and
here.
there is long hours, very competitive landscape, and the pressure to always be in the know.
Yeah, that all comes with the territory, I imagine.
It does. And the guide stresses that job security can be fickle in the art world. So you have to be resilient. You have to be able to weather the ups and downs.
Yeah,
And you constantly have to be learning. That art market changes every day, whether it's understanding new art forms or figuring out how to navigate online art sales. You have to stay ahead of the curve. I mean, this role, it's really a mix of, passion, knowledge, and like serious business skills. The guide even says you can't just love art, you have to like live and breathe it, but also understand the market. So, how does someone even begin to break into this world?
well, it does take work. The guide recommends starting with internships or entry-level
Hmm.
jobs, like being a gallery assistant. I mean, imagine, all day you're surrounded by these incredible works of art. You're learning how everything works from people who've been doing it for years,
Yeah.
and you're building your network just by being there.
It's like an apprenticeship, right? But instead of learning to chisel marble, you're learning how the gallery runs and you're learning how to interact with
Ugh.
clients.
Again, while you're there, you're meeting people,
Hmm.
and those connections are really important. The guide talks about networking. You've got to get out there. Go to the gallery openings, join some art organizations. You can even just chat with other people who love art too.
Because it's about who you know,
Right.
right? Especially in the art world.
It really is. It's about trust and building relationships. And then as you get more experience, you can start to put together your professional portfolio. You can highlight the exhibitions that you've worked on, talk about your sales, and really show off your knowledge of the art world.
It's like your own personal exhibition.
Exactly.
But instead of paintings, it's all about you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say you get an interview. This is where RoleCatcher's interview feature comes in.
Oh, yeah. It's like secret weapon. They have over 120,000 interview questions, and they're all tailored to different roles and experience levels.
Wow. So you're not getting those generic questions. These are going to test what you really know.
Right. And get this, they have AI-powered feedback for your practice sessions.
So you can like record yourself answering a question, and then the AI will tell you what you can do better.
It's like having your own personal interview coach.
That's incredible. It's so much better than just hoping for the best. Now, the guide mentions a few common questions that gallery managers get asked.
Oh, yeah. What are they?
One that I saw was, how do you stay up to date with the latest trends in the art world?
Hmm.
And it can't just be following a few artists on Instagram.
No, you have to be more involved than that. They want to know that you're going to exhibitions, that you're reading art publications. Maybe you're even part of some online art communities.
Right, you need to know what's going on.
Exactly. Oh, there was another one. How do you balance the needs of the gallery with the needs of the artists?
That's tough because you have to be a diplomat. You've got to understand the business side.
And you need to understand the artists themselves.
Okay, last one. This one's a classic. Can you tell us about a successful exhibition you organized?
This is your chance to shine. Pick an exhibition that really shows what you can do. Maybe it got some great reviews, or maybe something went wrong and you had to fix it.
You want them to walk away knowing you can handle anything? But let's say you ace the interview, they love you. RoleCatcher has even more to offer. They have something called the Jobs module.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. It's all about making your job search easier.
Really? How does it do that?
Well, for one thing, they have these integrated job boards, so everything's all in one place.
So no more opening a million tabs?
Nope. Oh, and they have a tool that analyzes your CV.
I mean, getting a second opinion on your CV is always a good idea, but having AI do it is like next level.
It is. It takes your CV and compares it to the jobs you're interested in. And then it tells you if anything's missing or if there's anything you could improve.
That's wild.
I know, right?
It's like a personalized career coach. But what really blew me away was this thing called Get Discovered.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. So employers will actually go on RoleCatcher
Hmm.
and they'll search for potential candidates.
So instead of applying to a bunch of jobs, the jobs come to you.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's perfect for a field like the art world because it's all about who you know.
So it's like RoleCatcher is taking what we know about the art world. You know that it's all about connections, and they're using technology to make those connections happen even faster.
It's true. You have that personal touch,
Yeah.
that intuition that's so important with art.
But then you have data, you have algorithms, and you have online platforms that can connect people all over the world. So is this going to change the art world? Like, will it make it easier for new artists to get noticed? Or will it just change how the people who are already on top do things?
Yes, the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely something to think about. One thing's for sure, though. The art world is always changing. There's always something new happening.
And that's what makes it so exciting. So if you're out there and you're thinking about a career like this, remember to stay curious. Learn about the business side of art. And don't be afraid to use all the tools that are out there. Like RoleCatcher. Who knows? Maybe next year you'll be running your own gallery.
That's right.
This was great. Thanks for breaking down this whole commercial art gallery manager thing with me.
Yeah, this was fun.
Until next time, everybody.